Hey everybody, I am Vince Miller representing Third Beat Studios with another verse of the day. You know, recently I've been reading through the book of Daniel, and today we land on this text, Daniel 3, verses 13 and following. It says this, then Nebuchadnezzar, he's the king, the monarch at the time, in furious rage, so he's angry, commanded that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, our three good friends here, be brought. So they brought these men before the king. And Nebuchadnezzar answered and said to them, Is it true? Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the golden image that I've set up? Worship me, because he made a golden image of himself. Now, if you are ready, when you hear the sound of the horn, the pipe, the lyre, the trigon, the harp, the bagpipe, and every kind of music, to fall down and worship me, the image that I have made, well and good. But if you do not worship, you shall immediately be cast into a burning fiery furnace. And who is the God who will deliver you out of my hand? So what's going on here? So basically this king wants these guys to sit down and shut up and obey his commands, but they won't. They're going to stand up and speak up, right? And this infuriates Nebuchadnezzar because they refuse to worship him. And I think it's pretty safe to say that Nebuchadnezzar has become a full-blown narcissist in this story because he's convinced himself that he is a god and he's worthy of worship. And he believes that no one's going to save these men from his godlike vengeance. But these three guys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they're going to take a stand. And they make two declarations to the king. First, that God has more power than he does. And second, that worshiping God is more beneficial. And right here, it's important to note that they're not putting God to the test, but instead they're being faithful regardless of the outcome. I actually don't think they care about the outcome at all. In life or death, they're going to go down as three men who are faithful to God in a faithless country. Fellas, ladies, let me be clear. I think we want to be like this. We want to be these kind of people. And I believe there's plenty of people watching this today that have aspirations to live like this in our time right now. But we cannot be like these men if we're not taking the daily steps that these men took over the last 20 years. You see, for 20 years in captivity, these three men took steps of obedience in faith until they were met with this ultimate test, the test of ultimate faith, the willingness to give their lives for what they really believed. You know, maybe someday God is going to give you a moment like this. It could be sooner than you think, but until then, we need to live every day like we trust in the power and the benefit of following God. We must act as if we trust him more than our money and our investments and our retirement, that we trust him more than our solutions, power, and abilities, that we trust him more than we do another president or a politician or some Supreme Court ruling, right? We've got to trust him more than a specific outcome in our marriage, family, or career. So today, you probably won't have to take a stand like these three men, at least I don't think so, but you can take a small step of faith that God has more power and more benefit in the end. And as you do that today, because I'm suspecting you will, know God might be preparing you for moments that are way more significant just around the bend. So do me a favor, leave me a comment below and share what God might be calling you to do today to take a stand. And if you need any prayer, just reach out today. Me or one of the other guys will be praying for you. I love you guys. See you right back here again tomorrow.
Let's hit it.
I stand up for the reasons.
Here we go.
Believing, though the seasons change as they may.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Let's go.
Check it out.
I stand up on my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day. I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may. I stand up for those that might need a helping hand to those that might see a different life, different path than me. One love, one God, one family.
Look, my God keeps calling me about my life and the world how it ought to be. And now this music's on fire that's inside of me. So God said, go ahead, Sam, and ride the beat. So I'ma let loose this vibe in me. And I can feel his spirit inside of me. And when I find myself in times of need, man, it's the great I am that's guiding me. Look, when we pull up, man, there's no doubt. Get your Bibles and your highlighters out.
Let's go.
Let's begin in Corinthians. Well, Paul's writing all these letters while the church begins. He said faith, hope, and love. That's a message that came straight from above. Hope comes through prayer and faith and must. But of all these, the greatest is love. Stand up. It's three things that I hope to show. It's three things that I hope to give. It's three things that I hope you know. They are the same three things that can help us live
Together.
Three things that I hope to show. Three things that I hope to give. It's three things that I hope you know. They are the same three things that can help us
Let's
live
go.
together. I stand up from my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day. I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may. I stand up for those that might need a helping hand for those that might see a different life, different path to me. One love, one God, one family.
One day at a time. If it wasn't for the pain that I went through, I'd never be the man that I am. And I'm glad that I am. Thank God. And I know I'm not perfect. I think it happened on purpose. One day I just said to myself, I'ma change my life. Had to do a little searching. I had to go a little deeper. You know the devil tried to get me. I wasn't worried about nothing. God told me he was always with me. And he always with me. Before I go to sleep, I'ma pray. Thank God for another day. Wake up in the morning, first thing you should do,
Put a smile on your face.
And I know it's not fair.
Not fair.
And I know it feels like you don't care.
Don't care.
Feel bad you alone by yourself. But you alive and you breathe in the air. That's enough to be grateful. Everything gotta be thankful. It's the reason you alive on this earth to this day.
Don't forget to say thank you. I stand up from my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day.
Let's go.
I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may. I stand up for those that might need a helping hand to those that might see a different life, different path to me. One love, one God, one family.
Go.
Every day when I wake up,
Wake up, wake up.
hit my knees and I pray for the sake of this world so cold and gray.
This world seems to have lost its way, I know.
Every day when I wake up,
Wake up, wake up.
hit my knees and I pray for the sake of
Go.
this peace inside of me. And I'ma never let the enemy lie to me. So every day when I wake up, hit my knees and I pray for the sake of
Go.
those here who would ride with me.
My church, my friends, my family. Listen.
Every day when I wake up,
Wake up, wake up.
it's the armor of God I take up. I miss you all with every beat of my heart.
I can't wait till we're not 6 feet apart. Listen.
He's with me in the morning.
He's
with me in the afternoon. He's with me in the evening. Forever after two. He's with me in the morning. He's with me in the afternoon. He's with me in the evening. What? Forever after two. I stand up from my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day. I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may.
Let's go.
I stand up for those that might need a helping hand to those that might see a different life, different path to me. One love, one God, one family. I stand up from my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day. I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may. I stand up for those that might need a helping hand to those that might see a different life, different path to me. One love, one God, one family. Look, I stand up from my knees when I pray. I stand up on my feet every day. I stand up for the reasons I believe in, though the seasons change as they may.